Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be working on a Troy-bilt self-propelled mower. It was one my brother-in-law gave me. I want to say it's last year, maybe a year before last. He gave me that with a pressure washer. I ended up trading a pressure washer for a mower to a local YouTuber. Channel was 615 Customs. There, I'll put a link below if you guys want to check him out. He's a good channel, local channel as well. But anyway, I still got the self-propelled mower he gave me. I pulled it out of the Horde. I'm gonna see if we're gonna try to get it running today. So here it is, right here. It is a 21-inch Troy-bilt Honda engine. Usually, I think it's a GVC 160 engine. My brother-in-law had it, and he gave it to me. He did pretty good on using it. You know, the cable broke on him a long time ago back, so he used a recoil string to fix that, to move it, and it does work, but it's starting to show its age. So I think I got a cable to replace that, which that's easy because the self-propelled cable is right here. I cleaned out all the broccoli already. It's there. Has no gas in here, so I'll show you guys right now. No gas in it. Flip the light on in there, you guys can see. No, you guys can't see. There's no gas in there, believe me, there's not. So there's no gas. We'll check the oil and see what's going on with it as well. I know we're gonna have to change it. Blade looks all right, it just needs to sharpen. That wheel on the right is okay. The left we're gonna have to do something with. I don't know if I got an extra one for that. I think I got the ones I got are all bald too. So, but the back ones are okay. Here's your model number, serial number for it, right there. Let's see if we can figure out what kind of Honda engine it is. Looks like we're looking at a 2009. Okay. So it's one of those choke ones. As soon as you grab the handle, you got to run real quick and get it going. Let's see what the air filter looks like. Okay, well, that air filter actually doesn't. Oops, sorry. That air filter doesn't look too bad. So that might have been one I put in there for him. So let us go with that air filter in there. Okay. Then we're gonna have to check the oil. Honda engines, you gotta take the oil and put this, rest it on the threads. And we got oil, but we'll double check it to make sure when we get to that point. So it's got something there. And this needs a nice clean, and this has got to be, well, the pins there, this got to be re put back on there, so that's no big deal. I try to clean some of this broccoli out. So let's see if it'll still fire up. Let me go get some starting fluid. We'll try this out and see if we can get this thing to pop off. Alright, let's spray some starting fluid in there and see if we can get this thing to fire up. I think it's we just needed to just do something. I think we just maybe do a maybe quick and dirty on it. The filter, like I said, doesn't look too bad, so threw way too much in there. All right. Is this thing pulling it back enough? Probably not. It's not, because it's ready to break. Yep. This thing's trying not to pull it back enough. unfortunately it's not going to let me pull it back. It tried to pop off. I want to see it run first before I mess with it though. Okay.
Far away. Just far away. But then we had a lawnmower that threw out for free, but it's on Thompson Station.
Okay.
Get your chair.
All right.
Here's your chair right there, Daniel. Your chair's right there. Right there.
Where?
Your chair. Get your chair and bring it over here. Look at you. Daniel, your chair's right there. Grab it and bring it over. Right there. Boy. I had to wash Tiki down twice.
Let me try one more time. I have to get something to clamp that down. Okay. Let me, I got the cable I'm going to put on there to try to help that out, because this is one I got off another project and I don't remember what, but it should work for what we're trying to do here. This is going to be difficult to act like it can't go on here. Okay, there we go. Got that on there. That'll help. Now I can try to start this thing. Get this back up here. It's got good compression, or compression. There. I think I worked on this for my brother-in-law because it belongs to my brother-in-law. Well, it did belong to my brother-in-law. He's got a newer Troy-bilt one he uses. There, but I did work for him before, and I remember putting that air filter in there for him. Because you know you can use the Honda's filters for the brakes too if you want. So let's try this again. All right, let's see if it does anything. All right, well it does sound good. All right. That's good enough for me if it's good enough for you guys. Like I said, I'm recording this off my personal phone. Because my work phone I normally use to do it, it's I got some videos I got to edit, so it's kind of full at the moment. So I'm going to use my personal phone, my actual personal phone to do this. So this will work. I just got to fix these cables. Different. Especially this one. There, I have to fix a little different. But neither here or there, we'll worry about that. Cross that bridge as we come to it. So we know it runs. I know the gas tank is empty. But I might just drop the bowl anyway. And then we'll see what's going on with it. I'll get it up on the table. We'll take a look at it. And just do some routine maintenance on it. I don't think that's all we need to do. Apart from maybe taking the gas tank off and cleaning it. But I'll check the oil too while we're here real quick. Let me see if I can, let me give me a rag. I got one. That way nobody says I'm not checking the oil on this stuff. I'll bring you guys down there. Get down. There we go. All right. Oil actually don't look too bad, honestly. Touching on the threads. Actually, that oil don't look too bad. It doesn't look bad at all, honestly. Does it have gas in it though? Might have to drain that oil out. We'll just drain it out. We'll do it. We'll do it safety anyway. We'll just go ahead and drain it out. All right. Let's get the table hooked up. Put this up here and we'll check it out and see what's going on with it. All right. Let's get the money shot. It says right there. So it should be a 10. We're gonna do this because you know this is like a sandwich. Here we could do this, but it'd be opening up a can of worms. So let's do the easy way. I got a 10 mil spanner or wrench. Go ahead and crack this nut open. And what I like about this one, it's a swivel one. 10. I know it's a cheap knockoff 10, but it's a swivel one. So it's kind of, you know, handy. Stuff like this. So anything come out? No? Survey says, oh, well, the good news is the float's moving and the needle's moving. Bad problem is we're dealing with that. It's like powder. Look at this. That's almost like powdered sugar. Ooh-wee. You think we can get away with a quick and dirty? We can try. But I have to clean that bowl out. Alright, let me see. I got my carb kits. Let's try a regular wire first. What does Tate say? Right up the keister? Something like that. I don't know. Let's try this instead. We might have to go in, boys. And I want to take that off, but the way this is starting to look, it looks like we're going to. And then I want to pull the sandwich off because this is always a pain in the tuchus to do. I don't know. But it needs to be cleaned out. Alright. The fuel tap was it on? I don't think it was on, but the tank is empty though. But it's, oh, but it smells awful in there. Okay. We need to I'm trying to pick my battles here. Go up, spray carb cleaner in it and hope we can try it. Let me go grab some carb cleaner real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna abort that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off of there because as much as I don't want to pull that off of there, I got a feeling I'm not gonna get that to run right until I do get that out. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So let's see what we got here. We got the plate, which is plate. Okay, so that goes on the outside of it. I gotta remember that. Okay. Get this hose off of there for the breather. There goes the block for it. Yeah. Okay. That goes back on that. Back on here. Which goes actually the other way. Which is good because this has got the indentation of it, so at least I know where it's going to go. That's going to be hard to get off of there. Alright. I would get that gasket off, but I don't think I would ever get it off. Oh, wait a minute. It tore a little bit right there on the... Alright, thank you. Thank you. Okay. That'll help a lot. Let me go. I gotta grab my... I didn't bring my pliers out here, but I got my wire side cutters, which will work good as getting this clamp off here for the fuel line. At least it's got one of those on there. Okay. Alright, I was trying to get this off of here. But let me pause you real quick. Let me go get me some flat screwdriver. Alright, sorry about that. It was coming off of there, but I don't want to rip this. Not like I got one of these. Okay. Alright, let's get this off of here. And then extra governor linkage right there. There we go. Now here's the carburetor. See what I'm talking about? Look at all that crud. What I'm worried about, this is a flat screwdriver. I got two of these. I got this one. I got that one. And it don't look like it budging. Alright. Got the pin. I got my ultrasonic cleaner warming up. I think that's gonna be a date with that. Not liking this though. I'm gonna try this. I know this is starting fluid, but I cleaned it up a little bit. All right, come on, buddy. Oh! No way, it did it. Hey, that worked. Starting fluid. Sweet! That freed it up. I heard that pow and I was like, did I just strip it? You know these things are brass going into aluminum or aluminium. I'm stoked. Actually, she's not plugged. You gotta be kidding me. You figured with all that stuff? Wow. Look at this. I'm gonna put this out here in the light. That is not plugged, but I'm still gonna put it through there anyway. Because the way that carburetor looks. And because look at the way the bowl is. You would figure the way that bowl is, that should be like this. Now, what's the emulsion tube look like though? She's not budging. Shoot. I don't have a JIS screwdriver. No. Okay. I don't have a JIS screwdriver, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. As much as I don't want to do this. Turn your guys' eyes. That actually worked. Okay. I know normally there's a JIS screw because of that dot right there. So that gets that free. I think we're just going to stick this to the ultrasonic cleaner. We'll just try free it up the best we can. I'm going to put the bits and bobs in there. I'm going to go do that real quick. And then we'll work on something else maybe while we're here. While we're at it. We'll maybe check this out and see what's going on with the self-propelled and see if we need to clean that out. So let me go put this in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'll be right back. Alright, while that's cooking, and I almost sliced my fingers because I was trying to clean that bowl with my cup wire wheel on my drill, and it slipped and it kind of got me on the skin right underneath my thumbnail. That kind of hurt. So I aborted that and tried to, you know, not worry about that anymore. Anyway, I know we're going to have to get this thing a bath. I know I got to clean this tank out. Let's make sure there's no junk underneath here while we're waiting. So there's 3/8 screws like this. I'll take off of there. So we'll put our bits and bobs. Well, plain sewing over this time. Who's the sponsor today? It is Southwest Airlines. Okay. Like I said, we're near the airport, and that's the way it goes when it goes over there. Anyway, sorry about that. You know, I wish they would sponsor me. It'd be nice. Get some sponsorship right there for that. Anyway, another screw right there. I think if I'm right, there's like a total of 9 screws, and they go into plastic. So when I put them in there, I'm not going to put them in there with this impact. I'm just doing it a lot quicker with this right now. I know there's another one right here. Hey, look at that where it landed. And there should be some on the other side here as well. I know at least two right here. One right here, I mean. Nope, not today, my friend. Not so fast, my friend. That one. Oh. Yeah, it was right there. So let's see, 3, 6, 7. And then there should be two more in the front. Here, it's underneath where the blade is. Those will be easy to put back because of where the blade is. So I'll keep those separate. Let's make sure we got them all. I don't see any. I just want to make sure there's no junk underneath here. I don't want to start the machine up. Let me find any surprises. Oh, well, there's, well, yeah, okay, yep. I was right. Well, I mean, the belt's not off of there, but still. We gotta clean all this. Yuck. That's the only thing bad about a self-propelled system like that. Because it blows the grass through there, and after a while it gets all caked up, and then when it cakes up, it punches all the guides, the belt guides away, and then, of course, you know, it does that. Alright. Let me clear everything off this bench. I'm going to go clean this up. I'm going to take the gas tank and clean this off camera. Here. Get all these bolts off of here. Hopefully enough it doesn't pull the studs off of here, because they have a habit of doing that. See all this stuff right here? I'm going to get this all cleaned up. By the time you guys come back, I'll have this all cleaned up. So, you guys go ahead and get yourself a beverage. Which I'm going to go get me one too, because I'm thirsty. And I'm going to clean this up, and I'll bring you guys back in a few seconds. Okay. Soup's still going on. So off camera. I couldn't get this off here. I didn't want to mess up that fuel filter. So I sprayed in there with carb cleaner and blew it out. So there might be still a little bit in there, but I don't know if you guys can see in there any. No. I'll get you guys over here. It's clean. Believe me, it's clean. Anyway, Alice Mowers put out another video. I just got a notification on my personal phone about that. I'm still behind on videos, good lord. I got like, in my watch later list, I am not lying as I'm telling you guys right now, I got like 900 something videos in my watch later list. Because I watch everybody, and I got some that are from 2 months ago that I haven't got to, because this is what the only thing that's bad about being a YouTuber is you kind of get lax on watching videos of somebody else that you know doing stuff. So that's the only downfall about doing that, is you can't catch up with everybody else that you watch sometimes. But like I said, I'm watching stuff that's from 2 months ago. Let's see. Blowing through the shut off switch. Alright, we'll turn that off. We'll turn that off so we don't have no fuel going there. Well, now we'll just turn that off so when we get that hooked up, we'll get the fuel in there, and then we know. Let's go ahead and put this back on. These 90-degree pliers come in handy for stuff like this. My brother-in-law must have switched this out or something at one time, because this is a different hose clamp to that one. It works for that one whenever we get that back. So, oh, and of course the studs came out of here. The one in the front didn't, where the the coil was. That one was okay. It's the two in the back that came off of here. There, so somebody had this on a little too tight. So I'm gonna make sure I don't put them on here that tight. That was fun trying to get that out. Trying to hold my spanner. I mean, it's just a recoil. It's not the space shuttle. You don't need to put it on there that tight. It's not going to come off of there unless you didn't put the nuts on there. So, guess what we're going to do? Old school. Just snug them. Snug them. Snug them. There. Now I know it's going to come off by easy. Okay. Like I said, I got a bucket of water here. I'm going to wait for that soup to get done. Then we'll put the carburetor back on. I still got to figure out the wheel situation here with this. Because like I said, we got good tread on that one, just no tread on that one. I gotta see if I can find another tire wheel for it if I can. The only thing is I got tires like this, but they're not self-propelled tires. Let me see what I can scrounge up, and maybe we can place this tire while we're here. So let me go find that, and I'll be right back. All right, soup is done. I'm gonna go ahead and I cleaned this bowl the best I could. I tried to do a wire wheel on it. There's still a little bit of rust in there, but what can you do? Anyway, I'll rinse it out in the water. All that. I'm going to do the same with this. Just dump that in there. Rinse that out in the water too. Rinse the float out in the water. Still floating. That's good. And then last but not least, the carburetor. Rinse that out in the water too as well. Now I got my air compressor on deck for us to blow this out. All right, so wish I could have got that motion tube out. Over the hills and over the hills, cornbread, molasses, and sassafras tea. You know, it's got a lot of corrosion there. That's why it's not coming out. That's what came out of my hand there. I would like to get that motion tube out though, honestly. I wonder if it'll let me still. Nope. Doggone it. Dirty dog. Also, when I had to stop the camera earlier, number one, I had, because of the rain. Number two, I had a gentleman, you guys remember that Toro recycler I sold earlier in the year. Well, I sold it to someone. I'll give you guys, I think I told you guys maybe already, but anyway, he brought me something else to work on, so stay tuned for that video. He came over, real quick, I'll tell you. He came over, he said he messaged me and said, on my old listing from it, that the mower was not, it was running, but the self-propelled didn't work. He brought it over here with the other item he wants me to work on, and all it was the belt came off the pulley just a half an inch. So I actually took the screwdriver, popped it back on, and he was on his way. He was happy as Larry, as Mick would say. So that was good. All right. Put this on here. We'll go ahead. I know I did this, but let's go ahead and let's clean these bits and bobs off real quick. Okay. Well, that actually didn't clean up too bad. That main jet, still not bad. Okay. The needle still got this tip to it. Okay. I didn't bring my carb spray out here, did I? I don't see it. I don't think I did. I thought I did. Okay. Alright, let's put this thing together. Let me give it one last hoo-ha. That's why I want my carb spray real quick. Oh, never mind, I see it. I left it on the table. I found it. Okay. Let me see if I can try one more time to get this mulching tube out. I would like to get it out so I can clean it thoroughly. I don't think I was going to go though. Okay. Alright. We won't worry about it. Make sure this is going. Okay. I'll put that back in there. I would like to clean that out thoroughly, but it's just the way it happens sometimes. Alright, it's on there. Alright, let's get the float here. Let's get the needle. Uh-oh, there's some junk on here. Okay. There's the pin. There's the NATO. Put this on here. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to put the pin in there. I'm having a blonde moment today. Okay. As they say, some people call it. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's try this test here. Make sure this is working. Alright, it's working. Sweet. Alright. I want my air compressor coming on you guys, so I don't have it on. Alright, put this back on. Alright, let me get the rest of this put on. We'll go put it on the machine.
couldn't put a wheel under there
Yeah.
anyway because it's not because the way it's made, it can't.
I went ahead and drained the oil. That was what came out of it. Yep. You guys are slouching. You're slouching, Ted. Here, hang on. Fix it.
Oh, you need already?
Okay.
Okay.
Get you guys a little bit higher. There you go. Bring me to higher love. I went ahead and changed the oil. I got 10 weight 30 oil in there. I think I put about 14 ounces in there so far. We'll just check and add it as we go on it. I'd rather put some new oil in there than use that old oil because I didn't trust it. Let's check it real quick. Yeah, we're about a few threads, so it's about. Almost looks like we're dead on the money, honestly. It looks like we are. Yeah, we're actually right on the money. I got it right there. Huh. Wow. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Alright, clean oil in there now. Sweet. Let's pull it over a few times, let that oil circulate in there. There, and then we'll I do this to try to get that oil to circulate on there, get that piston lubricated, the connecting rod lubricated. Alright. I go get some fuel to put in it now and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Alright. Get some fuel in it. All this grass right here was what I scraped under it before I start filming today. Put a little bit of gas in there. Alright, that should be enough. I haven't turned the fuel tap on yet, which I will do right now. There we go. We'll let that sit for a few minutes and hope that it don't leak. But I put the bowl on there correctly because I put it on there before we put everything together. There. Bring you guys over here real quick. Come here. Okay. I don't see anything dripping yet. Okay, good. My tripod's still short, so you guys are still sitting on the table. There. Let's see, is my phone in focus? Focus. Okay, there we go. Let me get a clamp. Let me get the clamp. There we go. I got a clamp right here. Alright. Like I said, the stuff's going to blow out from the side there because I ain't got that on there. So, let's throw the choke back. It's on. Let's see if it fires up. I'll let that run. I'll bring you guys back. I ran out of gas because I'm probably going to have to go in there, even though I use my ultrasonic cleaner, I'm probably going to have to go in there and spray it. Probably got to clean out that pilot idle jet some. But I'm going to get it up here on the bench. I got to fix this side chute real quick before we call it a night because it's getting dark. So go ahead and bring it over here. I just don't like the way that side chute is sitting up there. It's probably something they set up, but I'm gonna fix it. I just gotta probably take it and knock it back. Get it propped up here so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see what. Oh, okay, I see what he's got going on here. So I'm gonna have to knock that pin out. Okay, I see what it is. That's why it's not staying down. That little flap's supposed to be inside. I don't know if I can get it from there. If I can. Hey, there you go. Don't put that near the muffler, John. That's not a smart move. Alright. Fix this correctly. Get all this out of here. The right way would be taking that off of there and doing it that way, but what's the fun in that? Okay. Something like that. Although I ain't gonna lie, this exhaust is hot. Might have to take that 3/8 out of there. Can I get to it? Okay. It's stuck. Okay. Alright. Sassafras tea. It would go in there if I put it in there correctly. There we go. Well, it stays like that though. Is yet to be determined. Yeah, but it won't blow off of there at least. All right. I'll be able to see. You guys are not gonna be able to see. Okay. All right. That's fixed. Yay! Now I feel a lot better. There we go. Price is averted. Now I've got the mulch cover on there. Okay. We're going to stop for tonight. All right. Gotta make this a part 1 here. We got it going, but we still got some work to do on it. Like I said, it was my brother-in-law's mower, and then they got a new one, and then they gave this to me along with a pressure washer, which I don't have the pressure washer anymore. I fixed that on an old video I did sometime last year or year before last. I did that. So probably gotta clean the carburetor again. I might have to manually clean it. We'll see. And then we'll go from there. Then clean it up, and then I might try a grinder trick to try to fix these wheels and get them back into that shape, maybe. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2. So like, share, subscribe, keep on turning those wrenches, and I'll see you guys on part 2.